Hello and welcome back to some more Touhou Genso Wonder. On our last episode we finished up all of Futo's events in fact, but this is not going to be a traditional episode of sorts. I've actually been wanting to read these out loud for a while, and it's actually not something I've really tackled in when I've been doing a playthrough. Plus, as a way for us to appreciate all of the main voiced cast in this game, because there's quite a few characters in this, because recently after we had finished Pillar Park, we got all of them. We got the character record completely complete. If that's even like a lack of redundancy or not. Anyway, Reimu Hakurei, voiced by Satomi Sato. The main character of this title, she is the Shrine Maiden of the Hakurei Shrine, which is located between Gensokyo and the outside world, and she possesses good fortune. She is straightforward and is very sharp. She's in pain whenever she is without tea. She attracts humans and yokais and has a very mystical aura. She treats everyone equally, but she doesn't show any mercy to those who interrupt her work. Yeah. She hates training and she doesn't have any aspirations. She doesn't believe that hard work pays off, and she doesn't like to having to do her best at anything. Yeah, you're a little bit of a lazy Shrine Maiden at times, Reimu. But she is one of the two main faces of Touhou, and rightfully so. The other one, kinda not in this game as of present. Anyway, those are all of our voice clips. Next up, Rinnosuke Morichika, voiced by Ryota Takeuchi. Anyway, the owner of Kourindo, who is located near the Forest of Magic. He is half human and half yokai, giving him a very long lifespan. He enjoys doing research and is very knowledgeable. He hates when things are hectic and prefers to be alone. His ability is to know the name and uses of tools, and he uses that ability on foreign and ancient items. He also has the skills to create magic items. Now that should have saved you from the golden ball then, eh? Anyway, let's play his voice. Oh, he's all about that Reimu. It's a little bit annoying that it's random whenever you hit the play voice button actually. Anyway, Futo Mononobe, or Mononobe no Futo if you prefer that original pronunciation of her name. Anyway, she is voiced by Yui Hatano. A daughter from the Mononobe clan from the Asuka era, she became a Shikaizen by falsely dying and letting go of her body. But it's unknown whether she completely became a Shikaizen, and to be exact, she's a monk who claims to be a Shikaizen. Her ability is to manipulate Feng Shui. She's a hard worker who dreams of becoming a first-class sage. She's very straightforward, but she overthinks things and easily gets mixed up. She's very aggressive to yokais, and often gets into pointless arguments. Yeah, that seems about right with the Futo in this game anyway. They're about right in general, actually. So every character seems to have at least 3 voice clips thus far. Anyway, next up, Kashen Ibaraki, voiced by Kaori Mizuhashi. Anyway, a sage who lives in a mansion on Yokai Mountain. Her sage name is Kashen Ibara. Since she lost her right arm, it's covered with bandages with a smoke-like substance inside. She is very serious and tends to lecture others. She once made Reimu go through difficult training, which traumatized her, so now she can't refuse Reimu. Her ability is to guide animals, and she makes Raijus, great eagles, tigers, and dragon swords for her. Yep. Pretty accurate from the source material. Anyway. I actually skimmed over the first one that I had played. I really like her voice in this game, man. It's gonna be odd playing Touhou games when they're not voiced anymore, but it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, Akio Hieda, voiced by Kimiko Koyama, a member of the famous Hida family who lives in the human village, and the current child of Miare, who is born every couple of 100 years. She is the 9th Aiden arc. She has been reincarnated for 1200 years, and she has been writing a book that has been passed down in her family, the Gensokyo Chronicle, which documents the yokais who live in Gensokyo. Her ability is to remember anything she sees, but when she reincarnates, she doesn't inherit all of her memories, so she doesn't have many memories from her past. She is a bright girl who seems mature, but she does act her age. Anyway, let's play her voice. Anyway, next up, Kaine Kamishirazawa, voiced by Hibiko Yamamura, okay. She's usually human, but she transformed into a Hakutaku on the night of the full moon. She's a were-Hakutaku. She lives in the human village and has the ability to eat, hide history, which she uses to edit the history books. She also teaches at a school. She's very caring and she always tries to help others. She'll risk her life if it's for something important. She never thinks a little too much and has a habit of being stubborn. We haven't really seen much of human Keine in the game, however. Now, next up. Oh, Hakutaki form. Oh, so they've got different pages for them. Anyway, Keine Kamishirazawa. Hakutaki form, voiced by Hibiku Yamamura again. Keine's form when she transforms into a Hakutaku on the night of a full moon. She possesses all knowledge about Gensokyo and has the ability to create history, which she uses to edit the history books. Whether it's from pulling an all-nighter to edit history, or her transformation causes her to become aggressive, if you get closer, she headbutts you. Rumor has it, that really hurts. In this style, she's transformed even when the full moon isn't out, because she doesn't want other yokais to look down on her. She also has a very fluffy tail. I think she wants to collapse. Okay, it's not working. Anyway, next up is Kyoko Kasudani, voiced by Hibiku Yamamura. Oh, so the same as Keine, right? Yeah, wow, that vocal range. Anyway, a very bright and energetic Yamabiko who joined the yokais at the Myorin Temple. She lives on Yokai Mountain, and when she hears the joyful voice, she replies back by yelling. She used to be very friendly, but ever since the belief that an echo is only the sound wave bouncing back spread, she has felt futile. So she's decided to follow Buddhism. The one teaching from the Myorin Temple that she values the most is greetings are an oasis for the heart. The Gyate Gyate that she says is a passage from the Heart Sutra. Oh, it's a Heart Sutra, eh? Are you gonna say good morning? But you're not an idiot. No, good mornings, I think I heard there. Anyway, black-haired Kappa, or Sekigin as we like to call her, and a voice Misako Tomoika. A Kappa of black hair and a bowl cut. She speaks very politely, but the things she says are surprisingly rude. Yeah. Her favorite food, Kappamaki, is a very generic choice for a Kappa. She's very passive when it comes to business, and she's weak against anything that makes money. She believes that all activities require investment, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's greedy, self-proclaimed. She manages the teleportations at Kappa Mine. I think she only has 2 voice clips as well. Let me try one more time. Oh, third time was the charm. She was just joking. Anyway, blonde-haired Kappa, or known as Kateru as we decided to call her. Anyway, voices by Ayaka Asai. Blonde-haired Kappa. A Kappa with blonde hair and a charming hair accessory. She often talks about others, but she's actually shy. She thinks it's just an urban legend that anything yellow likes curry. But her favorite food is curry. She is very passive when it comes to business, and she's weak against anything that makes money. She believes that all activities require investment, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's greedy, self-proclaimed. She manages the sales at Kappa Mine. Stop joking! Okay, next up will be the green-haired Kappa, right? Yeah, green-haired Kappa. Kappa. As we like to call her, Megane. Anyway, she is voiced by Haruki Terui, a Kappa with green hair who wears both contacts and glasses to be fashionable. Oh my. She's timid and says anything that comes to mind. She likes ramen but doesn't like fatty pork, and likes her noodles to be a little hard. She is very passive when it comes to business, and she's weak against anything that makes money. She believes that all activities require investment, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's great. Self-proclaimed. So they all have that little tidbit there. Anyway, she manages the enhancement of equipment at Kappa Mine. Stop welcoming me. They're all joking. Anyway, next up, Mamizou Futatsuwa. a tanuki of proper lineage who disguises herself as a human. She's also voiced by Yoru Taichi, or is it Yu Taichi? I don't know, my Japanese is a little bit off at times. Anyway, she seems to be the leader of the Tanukis. In the outside world, her Tanuki community lived with the humans in Sado. But Nui, the sealed beast, summoned her to Gensokyo to oppose Miko, Toyo, Satomimi. She's very good at adapting to society, and she was quickly able to blend in with Gensokyo. All the yokai see her as the big boss now. She's very knowledgeable about the outside world, and she endears herself to those who come from the outside. I'm not a thief! Shush! Yeah, you better welcome me. Anyway, next up, Reisen Udongen Inaba. Voiced by Hatsumi Takada, a moon rabbit who has the ability to manipulate insanity. She can make people go insane by looking into their eyes with her own red eyes. She used to live on the moon, but she feared that humans would invade, so she fled the moon. She currently resides in Iante, the mansion in Gensokyo's bamboo forest of the lost. Aaron Yagokuro is her master and employer. Her real name is just Reisen, but she made up the other names to blend in. Udongen is a nickname she got from Aaron, and Inaba is a nickname she got from Kaguya Horsairan. Or Horai-san, yeah. Because the Horai elixir and whatnot. Anyway. I really do like Reisen's voice in this. I actually like all of their voices, though. Anyhow, next up. Oh, some Hina. Hina Kageyama, voiced by Hibiko Yamamura again. Holy moly, you're vocal range, girl. You're rocking it. Anyway, the leader of the tragic Nagasha Hinata army and the misfortune goddess who collects loose misfortune. There's an enormous amount of misfortune surrounding her, and whether they be human or yokai, anyone around her receives misfortune. But she doesn't get any misfortune herself. She glides misfortune so that humans won't end up with it. She uses the tradition of Nagashihina, where she places the misfortune in a Hina doll and lets it drift down the river. Her personality is a mystery, but according to people who have become misfortunate, she's a bright, friendly personality. Yes, Hina's a good girl. I'm just thinking that Kyoko and Hina are voiced by the same person. Plus Kitty, holy moly, man. Anyhow, who's next? Oh, some Minariko Aki, voiced by Aki Kaneda. Well, that's a coincidence and a half, isn't it? A member of the 8 million gods. She's in charge of abundant harvests. She has a very simple and bright personality. Her ability is to control harvests, and during autumn in Gensokyo, she takes charge of the harvest of fruits and grains. Her ability only affects crops that grow in the fall, and because her range is so short, she has to harvest them individually. She always has the aroma of crops, and she has a superiority complex in regards to her older sister, Shizuha. But in reality, she is a little jealous of her sister's elegance and sense of beauty. Oh, the sweets. No! No! Alright, so next up is Shizuka Aki, voiced by Mami Ozaki, a member of the 8 million gods. She's in charge of autumn. She is very calm. Her ability is to control the turning of the leaves, which impacts the scenery of the mountains and trees by turning the leaves red. During fall, she carefully paints all the leaves one at a time. That's why some leaves have brown or yellow mixed in. She shows her younger sister, Minoriko, the beauty of autumn and enjoys spending time with her. But she's actually a little jealous of Minoriko and other harvest gods because they're more popular with the humans. I feel welcomed. I accidentally skimmed over that one. Let's see if we can replay that again. I know with Kassen's that was almost at the end of it. That's why I didn't bother replaying it. Anyway, that'll do next. Right. Miko Toya Satomimi, voiced by Ayaka Asai. Wait, is that the same as... No, okay. Anyway. Miko Toya Sato Mimi. Oh my gosh, that word gets to me. Anyway, a sage revived at the mausoleum that is located beneath the cemetery of the Myorin Temple. She's very polite and humble with a strong sense of responsibility, seeking faith. She moved to Gensokyo with the mausoleum. She was recognized as a genius and praised as a saint, but wasn't content with how people are fated to die. So she started down the path of Taoism to seek immortality, and finally she went into an eternal sleep to become a Shikaizen. Her ability is to listen to 10 conversations at once. She's able to hear people's 10 desires and instantly understand them. Well, you don't know my 10 desires? I don't even think I have 10. Maybe I do. Anyway.
あなたは少し世俗に馴染む努力をしなさい。これでは上により再び眠りにつくことになりかねません。まったく、ふとはお皿を割りすぎです。
Hey, nice and lucky, and we got 3 different voice clips. Anyway, next up, Tojiko Soga, voiced by Haruka Terui, the spirit of a member of the ancient Soga clan, who were inciting violence in Japan. She may look like a chump, but she's very sensitive. She, along with Futo Mononobe, serves Miko Toyo Satomimi. She went to sleep to become a Shikaizen, but due to their past animosity, Futo sabotaged her body from reviving. She is currently in her spiritual body, and Futo is using her. She is satisfied with her body since human bodies break easily, so her relationship with Futo isn't that bad. As you push my back, I'll push yours relationship.
お前のせいで味噌汁の具がタンポポになってんだぞ。少しは反省しろ。お前のせい、私としてはお前が今すぐにでも永遠の眠りについてくれると助かるんだがな。
Okay, next up.
私としてはお前が今すぐにでも永遠の眠りについてくれると助かるんだがな。
I don't think we're gonna get any different voice clips. Anyway, next up, right. Nitori Kawashiro. I thought she was gonna be earlier on. Anyway, she's voiced by Kaori Mizuhashi, a Kappa engineer who lives in Yokai Mountain. She is very friendly to humans and calls them ally. Being a Kappa, she naturally likes cucumbers. She always wears a hat, so whether she has a plate on her head is a mystery. She loves meddling with machinery and is highly interested in technology. She always carries tools, materials, oil, and mysterious substances in her backpack and pockets. Her clothes have active camouflage technology so that she can hide. Yeah, there's a lot of same voice actors, but they all do a very good job in my opinion. Anyway, let's play her voice.
私の発明はデリケートなんだから、もっと大事に扱ってよね。そっか、じゃあ君も私の盟友だね。ようこそ川城セーフハウスへ。
The safe house way. Anyway, Rinnosuke Robo Mark II Why you edition? What the heck? Voice Yuji Ueda. Robo Rinnosuke Mark II UE edition, an original character for this title. Natori Kawashiro developed this robot as a favor to Rinnosuke Morichika. As you can see, it's a robot that is modeled after Rinnosuke. This is the 4th version. The previous versions were Rinnosuke Robo, Rinnosuke Robo Kai, and Rinnosuke Robo Mark II. Since it can't change its expression, it has a screen in front of its eyes to display emotions. This robot's AI is based off of Rinnosuke's personality. It generally can't, but shows no mercy to those who don't obey the laws of purchase and sale. So he does have a different voice actor, but again he does do a very good job. I also like how they do mention that whether or not a character is an original character for the title, which is a nice touch. Because in that way people don't get confused if they're relatively new to Touhou. Anyhow, Biking. Voice Ryota Takeuchi, Biking, an original character for this title. Rinnosuke Morichika's evil form after being exposed to the magic of the Golden Sphere. He possesses the power to grant any wish, and he is trying to use his newfound absolute power to conquer all of Gensokyo. I kinda missed the whole tower thing that was going on though, because that just didn't last for that long, and he felt kinda like a final boss, except he wasn't one. Anyway, Awaratia Shintai, or Shientai, sorry, an original character for this title, the physical manifestation of the magical power that possessed Rinnosuke. People's pure wishes were trapped inside of the Golden Sphere, but as the wishes became desires, it became evil and took physical form. In outside world, it was called the Power Stone. That's a great game, and it became the magic item that triggered the incident. A similar incident occurred in the past, which was resolved by the Hakurei Shrine Maiden of the time. It also has glasses, apparently. Anyway, It's our Ryuji, let's go! Anyway, voiced by Maria Issei, a pet of the owner of the Palace of the Earth Spirits, Satori Komeiji. Her nickname is Oku. She is very hasty and doesn't have a good memory. She's good friends with Rin Kienbo, the Kasha. She admires Satori and addresses her as Miss Satori. She was originally just a Hell Raven, but she received the power of the Yatakarazu, who lives in the sun, from the god of the mountain, and gained her ability to control nuclear fusion. Oh, Katako, you. Anyway, normally she manages the flame in the hell of the blazing fires, and also manages the nuclear furnace near the underground geyser center underneath Yokai Mountain. You're a little bit hungry? Oh, that was a different one! I just heard the Satori-sama and I was like, is it about food? No. Oh, she has at least 4. Holy moly, so some characters have more than 3? Or, again, I just don't like the fact that it randomly cycles. Anyhow, Nazrin, voiced by Yu Taichi. A mouse yokai is good at dowsing. Her ability is to find whatever she's looking for. She's quite knowledgeable and wise, and knows when to quit, especially when she knows that she can't defeat her opponent. In those cases, she quickly runs away, sorry to be specific. She's actually a powerful yokai who serves Bishamonten, and is currently assigned to help Shou Toramaru at the Mioran Temple, and to keep an eye on her. Although she's Shou's subordinate, since she knows Bishamonten personally, her ego is really big. I'd have liked to see some more Nazrin, or more of the Mioran Temple cast in general, in all honesty. Anyhow, next up, Satori Komeiji, voiced by Maki Kobayashi, the owner of the Palace of the Earth Spirits, which was built in the remains of blazing hell. She is very quiet and has a flexible mindset, because she is her younger sister. Okay, so because she does technically exist, we dull, but she's invincible all the time, right? With her third eye that is on the left side of her chest, she can read her target's mind. Due to her ability to read the hearts and minds of others, a lot of yokais dislike her, because she knows that she often spends the whole day in her palace. However, the palace is full of animals that like her, because they cannot normally be understood. Anyway, let's listen to her voice clip. The mistress of Raiden, eh? Anyway, Hoshiguma, voiced by Aki Kaneda, along with Suika Ibuki, she used to be one of the Elite 4 Onis of the mountains. Wait, is she the same person that voiced with the Harvest Gods? Holy moly, again, this vocal range is great. Anyway, she currently lives in the old capital and enjoys living underground. She made a promise to the yokais on the surface that she will seal off the vengeful spirits from hell, but in exchange, the yokais on the surface will never enter the underground. She's very confident and open-hearted. She likes strong, brave, and honest people, and will not show any mercy to those who are weak, cowardly, and deceitful. She possesses phenomenal strength, and her ability is to wield supernatural phenomena. Have a wee drink? So does that mean that next up is Suika? Hey, Suika Ibuki, voiced by Atsumi Tanizaki. Along with Yugi Hoshiguma, she used to be one of the Elite 4 Onis of the mountain. She loves drinking and is always drunk, but very cheerful. She has an impulsive side brimming with childlike curiosity. Her ability to manipulate density and sparseness allows her to collect and disperse anything she wants. She doesn't create anything new with her ability, she just collects and spreads things around her. And she can use those objects to construct things. She's very athletic, and her power, speed, and yokai powers are all beyond human. Oh yeah, definitely. Gotta be scared. Wow, lack of enthusiasm there. Gotta have a bit of booze. Anyway, Ichirin, Kamui, and Unsan. Oh, it's both of them paired together. Voiced by Kei Mizusawa, a yokai who used to be human who is now studying Buddhism at the Mioran Temple. Unsan is the Yodo who was always with her. Ichirin, who is serious and reliable, and Unzen, who is stubborn, are a perfect match and demonstrate great teamwork. In the past, Ichirin defeated Unzen while he was attacking humans. Unzen lost her and was so impressed that he decided to follow her for the rest of her life. Ichirin has the ability to use Neodos, and Unzen has the ability to change his size as well. Gosh, I love her redesign from Hopeless Masquerade though. That was one of the best things that happened to Ichirin in my opinion. I don't know, her original design was great, but this new garb, man, this new garb. Anyway.
ただの仕事に魂は込められんわ。わしは仕事も信念も頑固一徹じゃい。
Says Unzen.
それは私たちだってこんなところには戻ってきたくなかったけど。
Anyway, Kaguro Imaizumi, voiced by Ayumi Takeshi, a female werewolf who lives in the bamboo forest of the lost. Her ability is to turn into a wolf. She actually turns into a Japanese wolf, which are extinct. Yeah, I was right, she turned into an extinct wolf, yeah! Anyway, she has some calm personality, which she even retains in wolf form. She doesn't like that she becomes hairy on the night of the full moon, so she hides her skin and spends the day quietly. The mermaid Wakasagi Hime is her friend from the grassroots yokai network. This is a secret, but she almost once mistakenly ate Wakasagi Hime. We also bore witness to an incident like that in Double Focus.
突然そんなこと言われても心の準備が突然そんなこと言われても心のやっぱり人間って怖いわ。でも変ね。場所が場所だし匂いには気をつけているのよ。
Also cute. Anyway, next up, Ren Kienbo. Speaking of cute, voiced by Ayumi Takeshi, a pet of the owner of the Palace of the Earth Spirits, Satori Komeiji. She's conscious about how long her name is, so she lets everyone call her by her nickname, Orin. She is a Kasha, a yokai that is said to steal the bodies of criminals, and her ability is to carry off corpses. She is very bright and straightforward. She's always kind and talks to everyone. She loves talking to corpses and spirits, but doesn't have any interest in live people, so she doesn't attack humans. She admires her master Satori as well as Utsuho. She has a strong sense of companionship with the other pets. You know, I mean, corpses could be pretty talkative, right? Well, in Gensokyo they probably are, who knows? I mean, we have Yoshika, right? In a way.
それが異変が起きる前に出かけたっきり帰ってきてないんです。ゆっくりしていってね。それが縁のはるばる地霊殿へようこそ。
Hey, we got third line. Alright, Crimson Raven. Voiced by Maria Issei, an original character for this tile. The physical manifestation of the power of Yatakarasu that Oku possesses. That became stronger and more violent due to the secret stone of Awaritia. It's out of control and doesn't behave rationally. It's completely unrestrained, so it can unleash 100% of Yatakarasu's power. However, because that is harmful to his body, it cannot use it multiple times. The nuclear energy is the ultimate Genso, and the crimson fire burns everything to the ground. Let's play her voice, because it's probably just gonna be a scream or something. Well, that was a pain of agony. Or rather, a scream of agony. Why would anybody say the pain of agony? That doesn't even make sense. Sorry, I'm mildly loopy right now. Okay, that's the first scream that we remember her by, if anything. Anyhow, that is Nightmare Fuel. Reisen, voiced by Yuka Terasaki, a moon rabbit who lives at the lunar capital. She loves rumors and is a coward. She usually gets carried away, but sometimes realizes how conceited she is and then regrets it. She got tired of making mochi, but it's mochi, Dave, it's mochi. So she ran away to Earth in the past. When she ran away, she met Erin Yagukoro, who figured out that she left the moon, so Erin made her write a letter and return to the Watatsuki sisters. Afterward, Toyomi Watatsuki named her after a pet that ran away, raising Udon in Inaba, and to pay for running away, she became their pet.
様たちにバレたら絶対やばいですよ。仕方がありません。私も協力します。なんだか楽しみになってきましたね。
Anyhow, next up, I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Kokoro, right? Oh, yeah, it's Kokoro. Okay, so it's the two Watatsuki the Bunnyland characters. Well, there's more than those, of course. Anyway, voice Omi Minami. A main Riki type of Tsukumo Mugami, she is the masks of Kawa Katsuhata, the father of Sarugaku Theater, came to life. The masks that flow around her all have different expressions, and she changes emotions by wearing them. If even a single mask goes missing, her emotional balance tips and she loses control. When she lost her Mask of Hope. Miko, Toyo, Sato, Mimi prepared a new one for her, but she didn't want to wear it. Well, yeah, it's that face. Who would want to wear that? Gosh. Smile. I just love how they depicted Kokoro's voice actress in this game. I have to say, my favorite voice actress has to be the one that voiced Kokoro thus far. If I had to pick one. I don't know. It was just so well executed as well. Again, they all have done a good job, but Kokoro's, man. Kokoro's. Anyway, Toyohime Watatsuki, voice Maki Kobayashi. One of the leaders of the Lunarian Defense Corps, which watches in defense against Earth. She is Yorihime's sister. She admires her relative Eren Yagikoro. She is very innocent and despite her looks, she is a tomboy. Unlike Yorihime, she is very easy on the Moon Rabbits and secretly gives them snacks or listens to their problems while they're training. She is very popular amongst the Moon Rabbits. Her ability is to connect the ocean and mountain by linking dimensions together, which she uses to connect the Earth and Moon. She is a dangerous fan that can create winds so powerful they can disintegrate a forest in an instant. Yeah. Let's just say there's a reason why Yukari was scared of her as well. I'll just leave it at that though. Wonder if there might be anything in relation to that in this game actually. But then again, we haven't really had a real event with Yukari. No, because she's not an actual voice character in the game. Stop giggling! Stop giggling! There we go. Okay, next is probably going to be Yorihime, right? Yep, Yorihime Watatsuki, voiced by Ozaki Mami, one of the leaders of the Lunarian Defense Corps, which watches in defense against Earth. She is Toyohime's sister and was raised in Udon and Inaba's owner. Like Toyohime, she admires Eren Yagikoro. Compared to her older sister, she is very serious and proud. She never lets her guard down during a fight and tries her best to keep some strength in reserve. She is very strict on herself and others, especially the Moon Rabbits, whose laziness often causes trouble for her. Her ability is to channel the power of the gods, and she has countless gods to call upon. Oh yes. Yeah, next up, Miko Toyoyatsumi, version 13.5. Oh yeah, because she got her cape from that as well. From Hopeless Masquerade. Oh, this is considered DLC, of course. Anyway, a form of Miko who wears a big cape. She can absorb desires from the audience that gather to see the duel, increasing her fighting power. Oh, I hated that mechanic so much. Miko felt that hope had gone missing from the hearts of humans, so she tried to become hope itself to save the world. She could also be considered the parent of the main Riki, Kokoro Hata, or Hata no Kokoro if you prefer to call her that. I actually forgot to include that as a little detail. Anyway, next up is the last two DLC characters, the Jolly Tengus in fact. Anyway, voiced by... back to front there. Aya Shimemaru, voiced by Hatsumi Takada. Akuro Tengu works as a journalist. Her ability is to control wind and she's lived in Gensokyo for over 1,000 years. She's serious and inflexible. She's very polite to anyone who's powerful and acts tough to those who are weaker. But she's always polite during her interviews. She's one of the strongest in Gensokyo, but she never shows off her strength. She's also really, really fast. Gotta go fast! Gotta get those scoops! Scoop! Then again, I did really love Aya's voice from Double Focus. I'd say if I had to pick a second favorite voice actress, it would be the one that voiced Aya. Aya's is fantastic too. Anyway, Momiji Inubashiri. All of these aren't obviously like my full-on favorite characters, although Kokoro is definitely one of them. But anyway, she is voiced by Yoshino Nanjo, a White Wolf Tengu who patrols the Yokai Mountain as a patrol Tengu. Her ability is to see a very long distance, which allows her to immediately spot intruders. She is very cooperative and performs her duties faithfully, which is uncommon for yokais, but it's common in Tengu society. I often drags her along with conducting interviews, which always spells trouble. Well, I guess we're done with all of these as well. Holy moly, so many character records. I also apologize in advance, or not even in advance rather, because it's not even in advance. I apologize for mispronouncing some things. Of course, Japanese is not one of my strong suits. I am a native English speaker, of course, and I'm not that fluent in Japanese, of course. And reading 38 character bios is, well, a lot to do in a row. It is quite a lot, especially with all the different Japanese pronunciations and whatnot. But anyway, folks, hope you all enjoyed this little episode of Touhou Genso Wander before we get right back on track, hopefully soon enough in the future with the main content available, because of course we want to see the last few remaining events in relation to Watatsuki Bunnylands and see the main conclusion of the main story in fact, but that's again gonna take quite a while. It's gonna take quite a while. But anyway, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Touhou Genso Wanderer, and I'll see you all next time with another dungeon delve. Ta-ta for now.